Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series on how to create an open world game. So today what I'm going to show you is this. So when I start doing an attack, I can't stop it and go to a block mode like this. When I started the attack, I can't interrupt that in the middle and go to blocking. The reason I want to do that is, let's say when I am performing some attack like this, another guy is performing, an enemy is performing some unstoppable attack. So yeah, I should be able to evade or defend. Yeah, I can evade, but I can't block. So that's what I am going to do today. And as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so let's get back to work. And here I'll show you why can't I perform blocking after I start in the attack. So first I'll show you my attack blueprint event. It's here. So when I release the attack button, this part takes place. I don't need this one, and not this one either. So yeah, basically what happens is I reset charging, and if I am ready, that means I have this variable ready and I'm checking if I am not dead. So if both conditions are true, I'm executing this true. False, this execution goes in this false node. Okay, and yeah, so here first I check if I am ready, if my character is ready, and after that, alright, so here I don't have to check this again because I am already checking it here. Therefore, yeah, I'm gonna refactor this, connect this here and connect this one here. Right, okay, I check if I'm ready, and here I do once node because I don't want to start multiple attack animations before finishing one if I keep smashing the mouse click. Right, then I get the hit sound of my current weapon and set it in the hit sound variable. Well, I can optimize that further later, and I am checking if I have already equipped the sword like this. If I haven't equipped it, I equip the first weapon. Okay, so after that I rotate my character to the closest enemy. I can simplify this part like this. Expand node, yeah. And after that I get the attack montage from the current weapon. So I am storing all my attack montages under in the weapon, and this regular attacks and combo attacks I have to erase. So I return one of these attack montages depending on the context, right? And yeah, after that I play that animation montage. Alright, and yeah, and this part. So for this case, this part I don't have to explain, I have already explained them, so I don't need this print as well, so I'll remove it. Okay, so when I play these montages, I I'll open one of my attack montages. Here I have this event called disable movement. So I am using this to, as I have already explained, when I call this notifier, what happens is my character inputs stops working. Because I have done it that way, because while I am performing the attack, I should not be able to move the character with movement inputs WSAD, because if I do that, my attack animations will look weird, like sliding. So yeah, when I call this disable movement, this event will be fired. Let me show you the event. Oh well, not this is not this is the horse rider. That's not the animation. This one. This is the animation blueprint, and here I have the notifier graph, and here enable movement and disable movement. So when I enable movement, I call the toggle movement with the true, and when I call disable movement, I call the toggle movement of the character with the false. So I'll show you implementation of this toggle movement part now. So it should be in my, let's close this unnecessary parts. Should be here, I think. Not there, not there, not there. Where is it? I think it should be in the fight graph then. Now let's search. Yeah, it is. Okay, here. I should have added a comment for that. So let's add a comment. So that I can easily see that. Like this. Okay. So here when I call toggle movement, if it is a true, I set this can move variable to true and ready variable to true. If this is a false, I set this likewise, same as with the false. So I'm using this can move function, can move variable here. So these are my axis inputs. So these axis movement inputs are added only if this can move is true. Okay, and about this ready part, so if I disable movements, this ready will be set to false. So that's why I can't block. So I'll now show you the blocking. Here, the block function. So here, first I check if I am ready before performing the blocking. So if I have already started an attack montage, this disable movement will be usually called, and therefore my ready will be set to false. This one will be set to false. So this part will take place, and this part, yes part, will not be taken place. So therefore this will not execute after this point when my ready is false. So the simplest solution would be not using this node, just directly plug it here. So now I'll show you what happens if I do that. Okay, here I can attack, and yeah, when I right after pressing attack, I'll press block. Right, like this. Now I can't move my character, and I can't also perform any other attacks as well. So yeah, so what happened was, when I, without checking this one, when I block, that means I am playing this block montage. So when this block montage is played, the attack animation which is already playing is interrupted. So therefore, maybe let's say right here it was interrupted. So therefore this enable movement notifier will not be called, but this enable movement, so that is the event which set my can move to true and ready to true after finishing this animation montage. So since that is not taken place because of the interruption, so my character will remain not being able to move. If I interrupt, not like that, if I interrupt like this, so now I can't move. So that is a bug. So therefore, what I should have done is, I think here, yeah, I can't use this because for the obvious reason. So I have to make sure that after this blocking is played, I should manually called that toggle movement with the true. So now that I should be able to interrupt the attack montage, and after that my character will continue to function as usual. So yeah, now still I can play. Yeah, anytime I can go to block like this. So yeah, but my character is not stuck anymore. Alright, so okay, so that's all I wanted to show you guys today. And in the upcoming episodes, I will continue to improve this combat system. Please feel free to make more suggestions and share the problems that you have in here in the comment section or in my Patreon page. I will try to be helpful as much as possible. Alright, and if you like to support my work, you can go to patreon.com /𝐂𝐻𝐿ike and join my Patreon club. There you can ask all the questions you have in, and I'll answer them. And also, depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges as I have explained here. Alright, then see you in the next episode. Goodbye.